Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Cause you're in the news with your girl Camilla Banks. Yeah, you're in the news. Now I want you to go ahead and go tell a friend. Go run and tell that. Make sure you tell another friend and tell another friend that you're in the news with your girl Camilla, the host the most, that's bringing you the most, letting you know what's hot. Now, if you're new here, I want to welcome you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and tap that notification bell so you can be in the news and notified when I'm uploading new in the news with your girl Camilla. Now, when I got in here, it was a lot. It was steaming. It was coming off the desk. I got to get it out to you. I'm not going to hold you long. Rick Ross' baby mama Brianna Camille sues him for paternity and child support, y'all. Brianna Camille is reportedly pregnant with Rick Ross's baby, and she has reportedly filed a lawsuit against him seeking both paternity and child support for 2 children they already share together. Now, according to the documents obtained by Gossip, Camille said that although they were never married, she's been living with Rick Ross and their 2 kids. Berkeley is age 3 and Billion is 2 for the last 2 years. Now, she left their shared home last year and moved in a post of her own, taking their children with her. This is some pictures of the lady of his baby, his mom. I guess when they were on better terms. I don't know if they're on good or bad terms, but she's suing for child support and paternity rights. So this is just some of their happy times that the couple did share. They're beautiful pictures. So the outlet also says that although she asked a judge to compel the rapper to take a DNA test and to pay her lawyer fees, the rapper claims that he was the one who initially reached out to her to take a DNA test, and he's been consistently supporting the children in question. Now, Gossip says the baby in question is expected in fall. So she's doing fall with the baby that she's pregnant with now. This comes across my desk, and this is very sad. This situation could be looked at in a lot of ways. Maybe she was looking for more. She was probably looking for her hand in marriage. These are just my opinions, my speculation on what I think. Maybe she thought she was the one. Maybe she thought he was settled down. Now that she has 2 kids and then she's also pregnant with a 3rd, that this would settle the rapper down. But obviously it hasn't. I think he's moved on now. He's probably actually dating another Instagram model. I think he is. The most that I could say about this situation is, women, be careful of who you having kids with. I'm not trying to go biblical, but it's not really right to have kids out of wedlock, because it keeps up a lot of commotion, a lot of problems. Normally, men who are forced into having to pay child support, whether they're a regular man of stature or a rapper, they always seem to get upset. They always try to retaliate with not the best towards you as a mother. It's just a lot of things that come behind it when men have to actually pay child support. They try to go around every avenue where they don't think that they should. They could get somebody to alter their checks so they won't have to pay you as much. I have even seen some men go as far as actually quitting the job so they won't have to pay you any child support. Um, if you're gonna lay down with the man, move in with the man, make sure that he has your hand in marriage. Try not to have any children out of wedlock. Somewhere you have to draw the line and say, man, look, I'm not gonna to bear a child for 9 months. That is something painful, and especially if you don't put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? That actually can bring ill feeling towards the partner from the woman. At least I'm just speaking. It's just my opinion on how I feel about it. Having children out of wedlock is a no-no for me, because if I do have any, I don't play about no kids, because see, when kids come involved, the relationship is not about you and that person. It is really about the child's well-being. How am I going to raise this child? How am I going to feed this child? You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger picture. We're not talking about a baby doll. We're talking about a whole life. We ain't talking about no pets, no cats. I know, don't get me wrong, people take their pets and animals and they treat them like animals, but they're not a human being. We're talking about a life. Something we have to be responsible for. The relationship with me and you is not as serious as it would be if we were married. Even married people have problems. Married people do get divorced. But this is what I'm saying. If you don't plan on putting a ring on that finger, I'm not finna have no baby for you. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, because I know what comes behind it. Now, on the other hand, women ain't all in the clear either, because they use having kids as a come up. They have these babies by these men, and then they're looking for the payday. They're looking for the automatic payday. So men have to beware of these sneaky, conniving women that's having babies just to get the meal ticket, just to get the check from you. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you how dangerous it is if you don't pay child support. The risk of failing to make court-ordered child support payments is very serious. The consequences are steep. They can go as far as warrant issue for arrest, which may be criminal or as well as civil, finding of contempt in court, fines, jail, or both, garnishment of wages, including unemployment and workers' compensation, denial of tax refunds, exclusion from receipts of certain government benefits, revocation of passports, suspension, revocation of denial of various license, professional drivers, hunting license, fishing, and boating license. Having a lien placed on property to cover payment. Now, do you see how serious this is? And not everybody is as fortunate as a rapper to be able to pay a lot of money. This, you know what I'm saying? This brings hatred. When I'm getting a check and then it's going out, for child support. I just want you to be aware of the dangers of this whole situation. Women think about it and men think about it. I'm here to try to educate and keep people from not making the same mistakes over and over. You can learn from other people's mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not Rick Ross. Everybody don't have the money to really pay for no child support, let alone keep paying for it, so, this is a high price to pay. Think about the consequences behind it. That's all I want you to do. Now, the music that you hear playing is called I Am God's Greatest Creation, which is written and sung by yours truly, me, the host. Camilla Banks, you're in the news with Camilla Banks, yeah. And I will see you next video. Go ahead. ahead and download that. It's streaming on all major platforms. You can check me out on YouTube. You can check it out on Spotify. You can check it out on Deezer, Apple, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Tidal. Just type in www.CarmelaBakes.com. Check me out. New hot gospel artists bringing you the news. Peace. Until the next video. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice night.